In this video, we are taking a ride up the airport cycleway, right next to the Airport Express, the airstrip or airlink. And I want to show you in this video that you can actually ride all the way through to Brisbane Airport, past the International, to an endpoint which is a viewing platform. And there we're going to make a nice little cup of coffee and wait till you see what I have got in store for you today. A bit of an adventure today too. I'm taking a, let's just call it a unauthorized route through to here. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's go. Check out what you can see. This is pretty cool infrastructure. Many people don't think you can actually ride here, but I want to show you that you can, and even lawfully for once. Let's go. Please subscribe. Welcome back to another video. Have I got a doozy in store for you? I am parked currently on Queensport Road North. Kind of looks like a industrial street. That's because it is. The Gateway Bridge is just over in that direction, and my intent today is to ride all the way from here. This is the back end of Murarrie. We're going to go all the way to Brisbane Airport. So this is going to be the Brisbane Airport Cycleway. Been wanting to do this one for a while, and today's the day. Now I'm just going to get the beast ready. Hey, big shout out to 99 Bikes at Browns Plains. My Marida E160 8000 was out of action for a couple of weeks, and I couldn't put my finger on why. The problem with it was that the battery here was not firing it up. As I was pressing the button, it just wasn't turning on, and so I needed some assistance. And kudos to the team at 99 Bikes Browns Plains. They were able to fix it up for me, so thank you very much. The issue was when I would press this, you see the light turns green, it fires up the electrical part. It wasn't doing that. When I was pressing it, it just flashed green and nothing turned on, and therefore the motor wouldn't work. You know, I even had a bike mechanic come out and he said, oh, it's probably the battery's dead. I'm like, it can't be. He's saying, yeah, no, it's giving a false signal. And I'm like, I don't know, I've had no issues with it at all. What I've come to learn, the switch over here needs charging up. I've never heard of this thing. This can run out of battery power too. I don't know how it works, but on the Marida here, there is a little bung hole. There's a way to override the switch here, and that's by removing that bung hole and pressing the button of the battery whilst it's all connected, and that can fire up your bike, and then it charges here. How that lost charge, God only knows. Shimano only knows. Ever since activating it by turning it on through there, it's charged up and it's been working fine. So 99 Bikes over at Browns Plains worked that out after a phone call. Phoned a friend at Shimano, and anyway, got it back to working. But the team over there, really good. Lovely gentlemen. Yeah, just want to thank you guys very much. And just before we get on to the ride, I want to just thank the sponsor of today's video, and that's Revo. I got this set of cycling glasses from them, and today we're going to put it to the test. This is the Brisk Y1 cycling glasses. So let's open it up. Comes in a very nice, neat and tidy case. This is brand spanking new. These are the myopia prescription frames, some nice cleaning cloth, and these are the ones that I ordered. So this particular one is a photochromic lens. It's got a matte black frame. Now the lens under UV light will darken to a nice orange lens. This is a very wide frame, as you can see. The center there has a support in the frame. Pretty nice rubberized nose grips. The material here is flexible, so that would fit comfortably over your ears. And I just like the wide brim frame of this. Now I've got probably the most expensive of their lineup here. These ones cost around $90 or $95. You can get just the standard ones. They're around $52. I think they're polarized as well. You can get the high contrast model. They're around $75. But I really like the photochromic ones. I like it that when I'm out and about up on the bike, that it darkens according to the light. So let's take off these cheap rubbishy lenses and put on the Revo rays. That's it. What do you reckon? They feel very good from the get-go now. I can just see extremely clearly, and I love the wide coverage that it provides on my face. That's the Revo Brisk Y1 cycling glasses. I will leave a link in the video description if you're interested, and I have to say that they actually feel very, very nice. Thank you very much to Revo for sponsoring today's video. Let's jump on the bike. Turn on the beast. Yeah. Alright, so I'll show you an area here that I've never ridden before, but I noticed a bikeway, and here it is. So there's the Gateway Bridge, or bridges. I've never actually gone around this way. I've always kind of just gone over the bridges that way. But we'll take a gander and see where this comes out. Man, these are big bridges. Pretty nice place just to come and have a cup of coffee, cup of joe. We'll go up this way. Just in case if you didn't realise, just over here is a really nice stopping point. You know, when I did my MBC series of videos, where I rode from the very start of the MBC all the way to Bribie Island, on one of them I stopped here, and just look at the scenery. It's pretty spectacular, isn't it? In case if you don't know, there's a big car park here. You can park your car, jump on the bikeway from here. I'm pretty sure you get the gist of it. We're going to wrap around here and it's going to come back over this particular bridge. Hey, just as a side note, I've parked down here for a reason. When I get back, I'm hoping to do another bike video following an old train line that I could see there. It's disused, but I want to ride my bike along it. So that might be an up and coming video. I'll see how I go for time, but that's the plan. There's an old toll booth, and that's what toll booth operators used to work from, collecting all our hard-earned shrapnel. Riding up the Gateway Bridge is actually really, really easy. You can do it no hands. When you're on an e-bike, oops, I better get past this guy. Coming to the apex, this is probably the highlight of the bridge. You can have a look what's down there, but you can't jump off the bridge anymore. This is undoubtedly the highlight of the Gateway Bridge. Coming on down. Get your speed up and just enjoy the ride. Well, that was highly enjoyable. Highly recommend it. I think I need to fill up my water bottle. Here we go, here we go. I hope this works. Yes. So you got a water bubbler here just at the beginning of the Gateway Cycleway here, the MBC ride. I need this water for my coffee. And boy, have I got a coffee doozy for you today. Okay, the route that I'm going to take today, we're going to chuck a left. Now the MBC Cycleway continues over to the right. Just got to watch yourself with cars. Here we go. Kingsford Smith Drive is just over here. I heard that they are going to be creating a easier cycleway rather than going up Sugar Mill Road. If you saw my video a few weeks back, I went up Sugar Mill Road, and man, that's a dangerous road. But I've heard them making an alternative route, and it's down this way off to the left. And I just want to see how we go. So a bit of exploration. We'll see if we have any luck. Let's jump across while the getting is good. This is Kingsford Smith Drive. Now this road's called Schneider Road. The idea is I want to go up Schneider. Is there oh yeah, there's a footpath on the other side. Okay, great mate. Let's get on the cross. Here we go. Now I want to power on up over the bridge here And I want to get to, is it called Trade Link Drive? I kind of saw on the maps, look, there may be a way across to Violet Road or Violet Close, whatever that road is called. From there I can get to the airport cycleway easily. But currently there is no bike route that goes to the airport from here. And I want to explore to see if it's possible. Jump on the bike lane. It says BL, bike lane, or it could be bus lane. So that's the plan. We're going to see if it's possible to get from here to Violet Close, which will bring us to Landra Drive, and then up to Qantas Drive. Let's see. All right, Trade Coast Drive. There's a bridge that I want to go. I think this is it. Okay, the getting is good now. There's a bridge over here I saw. Trade Coast Drive, that's what it is, not Trade Link. This ain't Browns Plains, mate. We're gonna jump on this bikeway because I'm all about safety and obeying the road rules on my biking adventures. Oh look, a plane's just taken off there with the ibises, yeah. The Sunshine Coast Gateway Arterial, that's going to Sunshine Coast. Over there is the Gateway Bridges. Now let's see what I can see. I'm a bit unsure about this. Violet Close is just on the other side of all this industry here, and I'm led to believe I may be able to bush bash my way through. Let's see. Let's see what I can see. I think it's down here. This is where I was looking at. Look, there may be something. There's probably nothing. But if I can just push my way through that bush, then I'm laughing. Laughing, mate. Laughing all the way to the bank. Okay, what is here? It's not looking promising, that's for sure. All right, let's have a look. Maybe I can cut my way through this fence, can I? Is there a way over? If I bring my bike here and then scale down, can I do it? Only one way to find out. It's pretty high. You know, I could scale it down. I'd like to, but I don't know, and security might come and chase me down. No, it got the best of me. I better be a good boy. Let's find the proper way. You know, I'd actually probably would give it a crack, but there's whatever distribution center here, they've got their offices literally right there, and I kind of think they'd see me going right past and probably send some kind of security detail out to say hello. Let's find a different way. Is this a way? Main freight. Retaining wall and fence. Nah, can't do it this way either. I don't know, right next to this highly electrified fencing. Don't touch the fence. Just seeing over here. Is there a way possible? Can I get over here? Oh, there's water there. And there's a 3 meter drop down there. I could get through there and over. That's what I have to see. Can I get my bike down there? All right, I'm here. Come on. Good thing it's not an electric fence to my left. Here we go. Just wait for this truck to go past. Nothing to see here, mate. Okay. So this is the Cycleway. Pretty easy. Bring your road bike here. Hey, yeah, we beat the system. So as you can see, that's the new Cycleway through to Violet Close. Are we still on? We are still on. Now on my last full lap of Brisbane video, I came out that way, and down here there's a magpie here, and he swoops you. Let's see what happens. Just over here. Where are you, magpie? There he is. He just swooped me out of nowhere. Don't know if you heard. Here he comes. Hang on. I'll try to get video. Come on. There he is. Let me swoop you this time, buddy. Come on. Come on. Yeah. That's how you like it, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. And watch, he'll come back now. I'll try to get it on film. I know. You gotta teach these little maggies, you know, who's boss. They aren't sweeping me for no consequence. The magpie and I, we got a good working relationship here. I want to just pull over here for a sec and just show you where this airport cycleway actually begins. All right. In case if you're unawares, you can download a cycleway map. It's called a cycling access map. I used to think that you weren't allowed to ride your bike up near the airport. However, there's a fully lawful way, and it starts at Qantas Drive, which is just over here. We're going to chuck a right, and you follow it all the way that I'm going to show you now, right up to, I think they call it Acacia Road. There's a point there where you can stop and drive your car generally, and we're going to have our cup of coffee today and wait till you see what I have brought today. It's actually pretty dang good. En route, we're going to try stopping at the Kingsford Memorial Building, whatever it's called. Oh, there goes a cyclist now. Time to go. Okay, this cyclist went up here. And this is the actual legal way to go. So you're going to be riding up under and beside the air link, I think they call it. Basically the airport train. I actually think it's really cool how you can ride up beside the air train. It's great. There's a bicycle sign, a nice wide bike lane, but I think there's a few stretches where it peters down to a nothing. I'll try to show you all that so you've got a good awareness of where you can ride if you want to ride over here to the airport, to the viewing platform where they land their planes and take off. I could see that cyclist just up ahead still. There is a footpath over there, so you can actually walk here. Look, if you're a pedestrian watching my videos, I don't really know who would be watching my videos if you're a pedestrian, but you can walk here. Now this is where the road peters to nothing. There's a gravel track just there. You can ride there. We're not going to do that, we'll just follow the road. This is the actual cycling route. This is the international coming up, Brisbane International Airport. It's pretty cool. You can see the plane just there. Oh, I've got a bus right next to me. we'll keep powering through. So as you can see, there's no cycling infrastructure here, but you are permitted to ride. But you're not permitted to stop, even if you're on bike. Otherwise, the ticket master will come around and give you a piece of paper. Don't squash me. Okay, over here. This is where we go. So you switch a roue. Watch this. Okay, it's safe. We'll get on through to the other side of the road. There's a car coming. Wetlands. Now here we come to the Sir Charles Kingsford Smith Memorial. Let's take a moment here to check it out. I love it, and you got a plane just taking off right there. How good is this? Yeah. All right, let's have a look at the memorial here, shall we? Geez, I haven't been here, honestly, since, I don't know, I was like a kid, or where do you get in here? What the? This ain't the way. Maybe I can climb up there. Oh, here we go. I don't know where you're meant to stop and park your car, but this is it. It's a little ripper. The Southern Cross. Let's go around this way. Pretty spectacular how you can see the big plane here. So definitely, you know, if you're out this way, take a moment to stop here. If you're in car, I've got no idea where you're going to park. You know, you could probably spend half an hour just walking around, watching all the photos, reading all the information back how flight began. It's opposite the international airport, all covered, pretty nice. Yeah, come out here and check it out if you feel like it. Let's go, my precious. Okay, let's keep powering on, shall we? That's pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Oh yeah, check it out. There's a car park here. Where do you park? You park here, mate. And you go over here. So generally, if you're cycling on the road, you can literally just keep on just riding up on the road. I'm just trying to show you a little bit of safety by going down this way. Over there, you can see the Emirates plane. That's there. Over here, you can see a Volkswagen. In the distance, you got the control tower. And that's what we all dream about, isn't it? Control. Hey, enjoying the ride so far? Give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying this. Get the word out to all my unlawful biking routes. But definitely appreciate you tuning in. A thumbs up goes a long way. If you haven't subscribed, maybe you can subscribe as well. Definitely appreciate it. Let's keep going. Now, I did say cyclists to go across there. I'm just going to keep going straight. There's the control tower. Now this road that we're riding on, Qantas Drive, this isn't the main arterial road that goes to the airport. This is more of a side road. There still is lots and lots of vehicular traffic here, but it ain't the main drag. So when you're here, you got to wave, hello. I can see them waving back. Now just over here, we're going to chuck a left. Hey, I'll just show you something. if you ever do a loop and they tell you to move on, you'll have to drive a couple of kilometers down. They've kind of closed it off down there. You used to be able to just do a circle around here to, you know, if people you're picking up from the airport didn't get there in time when you arrived. Now they make you drive a couple of kilometers down, and it's all, how can I say, closed off, which is ridiculous. So just something to be aware of. Now look, there's a footpath there. We'll just hug the road. The footpath here comes to an end. Our intention right now is to go straight ahead, straight on through this traffic light intersection. If you were coming to the domestic, this is the car park here. You would turn right here, or you'll be coming down that main drag, and that's where you go. You know, park there, pick up your passengers. However, we're going to go straight on through. Oh, there's that cyclist coming the opposite direction. All right, so check it out, peeps. Going through Dandra Road tunnel just up here. And believe it or not, I have never driven my car here, let alone ridden my bicycle. No one on my clacker yet? Good. Now all through here, look how wide the safety corridor is. So there's definitely a nice feeling of, you know, safety for cyclists. That is pretty cool. All right, over here we're going to chuck a right. So that's a dead end. And literally at the end of this road is our lookout point. That's where we're going to be finishing up this ride. Whew, a bit of a headwind. It's pretty tough when you're on an e-bike. It takes it out of you. Whew. Over there you can see the fire and rescue trucks. When there's an emergency up on the airstrip, they head out there straight up. It's very windy at the moment, so I'm doing it tough on the e-bike, you know. I hope you're praying for me and feeling for me. All right, straight on down here. This is where you would stop to park and stop and look at the planes landing and taking off. Here we go. Oh yes, my favourite. Okay, so you got a big bird coming in for a landing. So as you can see, even the federal police come for a bit of a drive down here, dunk their donuts in, but too many people are here now, so they ain't going to dunk no donuts, and I don't think I'm going to make no coffee. So I might find another spot to have my little cup of joe, but I hope you've enjoyed this ride. Let me see where I can find. There's too many people here for me to whip out my butane gas bottle, my stove. I just want to watch the cops as they go past. You know, and I'm going to have my little stove with a flame right here next to the airport. I think the federal police will come and arrest me quick smart. So we're going to go find a nice little secret spot. I really want to show you my new coffee setup. I think you'll like it. thank you very much for hanging in there. By the way, this ride, all the way from where I started at the Gateway Bridge, is about 14.1 kilometres. So, yeah, don't go the way that I went. That ain't the way to go. You want to go up Sugar Mill Road, 14 kilometres. Watch out for the magpie. Pretty dang cool to ride here. I wanted to show you that it is possible. I'll just do one more victory lap and then we'll go have our cup of joe. Okay, victory lap. There's no other planes taking off that I can see. Let's just have one more look. Never know. All right, that's it for the airport cycleway. And I'll just say one more thing about these Revo Ray Brisk Y1 glasses. Very, very good. Love them. I rate them quite highly. The photochromatic function of it works really well. It darkens in the sunlight. That's exactly what I wanted, to a pretty dang cool orange. So yeah, highly recommended. Once again, thanks to Revo Ray. And let's try to find now a place for a cup of joe. I think I'll go down this way. Yeah, on the dirt track. Yeah, okay, I think I found my little secret spot. Over here. Yeah, how nice is this? Alright. Woohoo. Woohoo. First, let's grind up some coffee. I'm going to make up such a decent brew now. You ain't going to get much fresher than this. Okay, let that grind away. I've got a Moka pot today. Almost there. James Holland, or whatever your name is, eat your heart out, buddy. This is how a mountain biker brews his coffee. Let's not forget our little paper filter. There we go. Okay, that's the Moka pot ready. How cool is that? But I need to heat it up. Oh, whatever will I do? Enter the mountain biker's best friend, the spider stove. Nice, nice. Now, the brilliance of this particular stove is that it's got a micro regulator in there. It means it's very good in the wind, and it can be used in all altitudes, and the same consistency of gas will come out constantly. Doesn't matter about the temperature, altitude. This has a starter actually. I'll just show you how it works. It's brilliant. I've done a review up on my review channel. That's the starter right here. So you're pushing down. You open it up and push down. So this is how it works. You can't see it, but there's a flame. There we go. And let that do its thing. I like having a little bit of milk in mine. That's it. Good old bike milk. Yeah, that's plenty. There she goes. That only took about 1.5 minutes. It's so fast. Oh yeah. I love my coffee time, like just simply brilliant. Let's see, that is Dunsky. Let's turn this off. And then of course all we've got to do now is simply pour in my freshly brewed Moka pot coffee. Oh, look what I've brought today. An actual spoon rather than using a stick. My wife packed me some snacks today. Man, I got a good wife. What the heck is this thing? Oh, right. That's mango, mate. Mango. Food of mountain bikers who want to just ride on the roads. Oh man, that's good coffee. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed today's ride. As always, have I got something in my mouth? I really appreciate you watching. Got a number of more cycleways. Like, honestly, the list is endless. And I hope you've enjoyed today's one. Revo rays, I like them. I like it a lot. Highly recommended. Don't ever go cycling without having some sort of eye protection. Really important. The amount of times I've had actually rocks flick up and hit up my eyes. So I always like riding with some sort of eye protection. These do the trick just nicely. Let me just get some more coffee into me. Oh. So I'm going to call it quits now at this point. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. What a beautiful, pristine little spot. And best of all, no security guards can find me. The Kingsford Smith Memorial place is just back there. Pretty cool. This whole wetland area. Yeah, just really nice. Now, I'm going to go back. Have I got time? I don't know. But I wanted to follow this this old railway line down at Murarrie. I don't know how far I can get, but I've seen one there, and that's where I'm going to go to next. So if you're keen to check that out, well, join me on the next video. Catch you on the next one. Hey, I thought I'd just quickly add, if you are returning from the airport, you will be coming down, not the way that you came, but down this main drag. I forget what it's called. But as you can see, it's a bit of a busy road, but this is the bikeway here. Keep this in mind, you will be returning down on this road. And then you'll be coming to Brisbane International Cruise Terminal sign, and this is Landra Drive. And you can go straight ahead. I'm gonna chuck a left here, which will pretty much bring me back to where I began, which Qantas Drive is just up here. There's Oz Trail, big DFO Skygate sign, but this is the way that you return. At least that's what I think, and that's what my mapping reads out. I'm gonna just keep going straight, and that'll bring you back to the car. Anyways, I thought I'd just throw that in at the end just in case if you weren't sure.